And welcome back, everybody, to another great match here. We have Ethereal facing off against Hive Mind. And, well, to introduce myself and someone I'm joined by, my name's solarP again. And I'm here joined by Palidore and, of course, Newton down on the cams. And, just want to say thanks to him. And, Palidore, what do you think's going to happen?
So you're asking what's on my hive mind. I've got deja vu for some reason. But what's on my mind is indeed hive mind and Ethereal here in the Master Division. I've seen both these teams casted both these teams this season already. And of course, the ever tough cutthroat division is this Master tier. Ethereal, though, on a bit of a tear. I mean, 5-2 on the record. For hive mind, just 1 and 5 have not been able to get it going. They've had some close matches as well. I mean, their last 4, high voltage, Austin Burners, Denver Raptors, King Gorillas. For 3 out of those 4 anyways, they weren't blowouts. I mean, they went into the deep end of things, just couldn't quite get it finished. I think that's not a trend that's going to last. It tends to be the case at Master, though, where, as I said, it's just cutthroat. It's tougher by the season, so we'll see what happens. That's my only predictions is that sooner or later, they're going to get it going again here for Hive Mind.
Yeah, definitely not a 1 and 5 team. I mean, it's going to be something else against this Ethereal team. Ethereal team having a new roster. I mean, since the start of the season, they got Cry, and I'm pretty sure KFC and Rye. So Cry has entered the game now. So both rosters are in. So we're gonna be waiting for ready ups once we get some things settled. So yeah, I'm excited for this match. I'm excited to watch these two Master tier teams play. So
of course.
Yeah. So. Palidore, what do you think? What do you expect? Do you expect good things from these teams?
Only good things from Master Division. What I do expect also is some good hype in the Twitch chat. Now, thing is, we got a couple matches going on across their channels, including venues also going live. So you got some options, and they're all of the Master variety. So wherever you are, you're not in the wrong place. You're at the right place, right time. What's up, Archangel Phoenix? We got Tie Up, what's up, Consular Gaming, Jinx, and Moogle as well in the chat. I did not get a haircut. Actually, I just kind of got it tucked back. But you know what? Planning on it soon. Don't worry. Gonna clean up just a bit. Avoid Dash as well in there. Consular wanting doc education. Well, you can tune into VR Master League main channel. In fact, I'll even link it for you to get some doc goodness. He's casting over on venues. But you're stuck with me here on Channel 1, unfortunately. Me and solarP as well as Newton Dad. Here we go. First round about to begin.
Yeah, Neutral's is coming alive here. 10 minutes on the clock. First round, Ethereal on the left and a Hive Mind on the right. So we're going to see what they can do, and it will be looking like Ethereal winning that one, and it will be bouncing into the hands of Supreme. Supreme looking for the clear low, going to go a little bit off, and it will be KFC to pick this one up, opting in for the cross pass to see Jason.
See Jason off a single shot on this approach. As a couple over there in the goal, Callan guarding it and sending it off to KFC. Now, this team in Hive Mind last time around, it was right at the very end. It was a game-winning shot in the final seconds where they had lost. So again, they've been very close, and they need to start off with some fire. They need to show that fire here so that can carry them on to 2 or 3 rounds and get them that win. Because we all know these players are more than capable.
Yeah, these players are really good and showing their worth. Maybe sending a cut pass over to single shot. Trying to just slow this one down and Cry trying to look for that offense though. But single shot now up to Cry. Cry's gonna be stunned out though. Callum looking for the clear, but interception there from C Jason. C Jason gonna anchor around, send a high pass up to Cry. Cry looking it back to KFC, losing a hand on it, but it will be KFC now trying to fling it one to someone. But Supreme is gonna be there for the clear and single shot now with the interception and the clear.
And maybe even a goal open there. Let's see. They're trying to take advantage of it. The defense covering off. Also, sorry about that, Twitch. I realize I sabotaged you and linked you to the channel that you're already on. If you want venues, I repasted the link. That's the appropriate one. That said, 2 master matches going on simultaneously. So like I said, you cannot make a wrong choice. It's impossible. Up here trying to make a good choice on the pass over to Captain Will as they dive on in. They have one at the barrier wit, but opt for the reset instead. So Callan carrying it and has KFC nearby.
Now sending this one up to Wit opting in for the back pass back to Callan. Callan Now looking to slow this one down. No points, 2 minutes in. Supram now inverted on the ceiling, looking for the shot, bottom pocket. Unfortunately going off. The goalie stun did come out, but it will be Witt opting in for the back pass to Callan. A lot of slowing down here, which is kind of what you expect, but sign this one to Captain Will. Captain Will to Witt, this one in, but the dive will be there from C. Jason, and C. Jason looking for the clear.
Credit to C. Jason, of course, for denying what otherwise was going to be a stellar highlight. Headbutt play and retrieving it is KFC, trying to ender and get that off to the pass. A good catch here, but off the barrier, so that will undo the otherwise good play that was in development there. We've seen some almost highlights, but just translate into these turnovers as Supram going up high and waiting for that stack to hopefully retrieve, but yet again, possession change.
Single shot, now looking for the clear now into the upper trap. Supram will be there first, though. Gonna get ultimately sunned out there from KFC. KFC now looking with the dribble to, with Cry, excuse me. Now bouncing low to the upper, lower trap. Captain Will flinging that one back. It will be Cry to walk this one into the bubble, sending this one across to KFC. Just gonna be a little bit off. KFC will be able to get the recovery though, excuse me. Now bouncing around into the ghost area, Captain Will trying to get the clear through. Inverting on the ceiling, single shot, opting in for the back pass.
KFC this drive, 2 defenders going on. That means someone's open. The goal is open, and the deal is closed. Cry, the first 2 points, took 3 whole minutes. That's quite the sight to see, but quite excited to see their first points now.
Yeah, 3 minutes. That's how you know the offense is fresh. The defense is fresh from both of these teams, and the defense just for both of these teams have been booming just in that 3 minutes. So Captain Will opting in for the pass over to Witt. Witt now low to trying to get that one to Supram. Unfortunately, it'd be off. Now see Jason tapping that one out of the bubble to KFC. KFC trying to juke around on the ceiling. It will be Supram over to Callan. Callan looking for the underhand shot. A soft one, definitely, but that's going to be tied now. 16 seconds to get that goal compared to that 3 minutes.
Great 2-man effort there from Callan and Supram. Supram finding that appropriate pass, and Callan kind of clever with it. You expect in those situations, especially at the fast pace of Master Tier, you're going to get something aggressive and right in your face. No, actually, it was a drive, but it was so calm. A gentle release, a gentle stun, as gentle as a stun can be, and then the goal. Great work to tie it up after 3 minutes the first time around. I mean, 2 scores in about 30 seconds.
Well, yeah, I mean, passing also as well. It's just going to be off. It's off and it's on. It's just going to be kind of random. But Captain Will now with the interception, looking for the clear down that right tunnel. Supram is there from a boost with Witt. Supram sending it up to Witt. Witt looking for the pass to Callan. It looks like Callan, but Callan will still be able to get that recovery, sending it back to Witt. Witt ultimately going to get stunned out there. Callan now below the goal to Captain Will. Captain Will look for a good team play there, but just going to go off the marks and now right next to the wall.
A little too much sauce on that pass. Otherwise, it was the right idea. They had the 2 or 3 cutters just all converging on the goal. There's another cut, the dive. Oh, the catch somehow by Witt. I thought that was a guaranteed snag by that goalkeeper who had dived, but they will still handle this. Maintain possession, looking to push themselves up by 2. There's the cycling of that disc, and just missing, leaving the hand awkwardly, but they'll rebound, trying to stay on the play. 1 extra pass, and the finish. No! It's finished instead by KFC. Deep fried on the save.
Yeah, great pun there, but also great save there from KFC. See Jason looking for this offense, but it will be Callan with the interception. Now look for the clear down that left tunnel. That's right down through. Stacks are up. A 4-man. 4 men are here already, and now KFC looking for the pass up to C. Jason. C. Jason tapping this one back to Cry. Cry now looking for this offense, going to just slow this one down. Just going to stay stacked here with KFC. Now for the pass over to C. Jason. C. Jason now sending this one low to nobody. The stack could have been up, but Callan is there for the back line, and now look for the clear.
Both these defenses is resulting in a low-scoring game. Will that change? Oh, maybe rebounding. Oh, how was that not in? That was so close. They're going to get another one. All the jukes looking like Strem, but instead taken out there. Great grab. I don't know how it did it. And yet the defense continues. Archangel Phoenix in there mentioning the same thing. It's been stellar. Can they get back in time for this possession? Let's see. It's about to happen. The offense driving in and supplying a goal right in that edge.
Yeah, what a play. What a save. What a shot. Just everything just happening. And like, in the blink of an eye, Captain Will from Supram. 17 meters a second. What great placement. Just defense, offense from the side of Hive Mind. I mean, just booming out, and that'll be 3 minutes, 15 seconds left remaining. Will be C. Jason handle this one.
There's just been a stark lack of shots successful, much less attempts on some of these. They're really having to play those margins really tight and find these passes. I mean, look at right there. That was almost a turnover by Supram, but it will be caught by Callan, so a turnover after all. Still gets lost in the midfield, so jostling forward position as they will, finding an anchored pass, and one more to the back. Definitely intended. One extra one, though, and they're going to back it out again. I love that passing. I love that patience. And I love the fact that they've got themselves a goal off of it. Cry ties it at 4.
Yeah, tying it 4-4. John's advantage is to Hive my 2 minutes 30 seconds left remaining. We're going to see what they can do if they can make the right plays. Because the defense and the offense from both of these teams have been just mind-blowing. It's been honestly amazing. 2 minutes 20 seconds left remaining. It will be Captain Will to handle this one, send this one to Wit. Now to move this one up slowly, going to opt in for the pass to Callan. Callan almost getting a dusty off there, opting in for the back pass to Captain Will. Now Captain Will looking to pass it to Wit. KFC is not looking in an open lane anymore, but KFC now up to Cry. Cry back over to KFC. Oh, it's going to be off the marks, and the stun could this come out, and now Supram with the clear.
Gotta watch out because that was looking like another guaranteed goal. It was wide open, but no, the stack getting there in time. And at this rate, I know there's about 2 minutes left, a little under, but the next goal could very well be the game winner with this pace. And let's see if that is the case. KFC closing said case, and it's a 2-point advantage. Will they be able to hold on here?
Possibly. I mean, the offense from the side of Hive Mind has it's just been amazing. Like offense, like you see good offense from these teams because one, they're in Master, and two, they're definitely, in my opinion, I don't see them going to Challenger Cup because of how well their team play is, and if passing can be a thing, or if their defense is as good as their offense, or if their offense is good as their defense. So now Wit sending this one over to Captain Will. Captain Will looking for the back pass to Wit. Wit back up to Captain Will. Great two-man play here, but adding a third player here, Supram. Maybe looking for a goalie stun, but to the backboard. Callan now looking for the dunk, makes it in. A minute left remaining, 6-6. I think the next 2 points could actually be the icing on the cake.
That was a great finish from Callan. Not the easiest one, too. Looked like a kind of awkward handles on it initially. I strained my shoulder watching that happen, but still managed to work it in right in the top, tying it up. And this is what I mean. I know you look at records and you say, well, Ethereal 5-2 and 1-5 for Hive Mind, but proof is in the pudding that these players belong here, because on any given game, you're going to get competitiveness here in the Master tier, as a big steal could maybe result in a game winner coming up soon. If they can't get up on the defense, there's less than 20 seconds remaining, and slinging it out into the midfield. Supram, big stun, but now it's going to be Callan with a shot, and now taken by Captain, and it's in.
Wow. Just trying not to get that overtime there. Just kind of bringing it in. Captain Will from Callan. Callan was taking that shot. I'm guessing the call out was made that it's not in. It didn't look like it was in. But 6-9. Hive Mind taking the first round as an upset, as the connoisseur votes were 87-0.
Ow. Oh, even on the prediction poll there, just taking a look, there were 10 votes to 7 in favor of Ethereal. So, I mean, fairly close, but 88% of the points being bet on Ethereal's side. So, again, technical upset, but as I was saying just 30 seconds ago, at this level of play, all it takes is one team maybe feeling a little bit, playing just slightly under their norm, or maybe the other team feeling just slightly hot, right? You cannot take it for granted, all the way from 1 through 10. I mean, and same applies to Diamond tier, right? Any given day, you're going to get upsets at this level of play, because that's how close and competitive it is.
I mean, I've been saying this pretty much all night, but offense has just been, for some games that I've been casting, just the offense have been better than the defense, and the defense has been better than the offense. So it's gonna be like a flip. Yeah, it could completely flip. Yeah, you're right, Pyro Games. It's gonna be like the momentum could like ultimately just shift, or it could become like the same as the last round that we saw. So we don't know. Palidore, I'm sure you don't know, but we'll see in the second round.
I'm gonna do the impossible, the improbable, and I'm gonna say we're gonna get a round 3. And the impossible part is me not casters cursing myself. Now, next round about to begin. We might have to switch more of a manual way, so we'll get to it in a second, but I'll radio it for you guys real quick. A few technical difficulties on our end, so apologies for that, but nonetheless, what you need to know is Joust is out, and the first shot off of a great pass slick coming in from Ethereal. A near save turned into a Chicago, though, for Callan.
Allen getting a hand on it, very unfortunately, but teams go up in their tubes. They're ready to get their joust advantage on Hive Mind. Having the first joust advantage of the game, we're going to see what they can do on this first joust here, and we're gonna see, like I said, the Captain Will to that right Pac-Man to Callan trying to send this one across, but bouncing off the glimp of that bow tie, and it will be Cry on that right side wall, sending this one to the bow tie. KFC, so this ceiling to single shot to the ceiling again to see Jason, and to Cry at the post, looking like Strembitsky, and Cry gonna be able to solo that one for Hive Mind, or sorry, for Ethereal.
To a raw scene.
All right, now we are going to switch it up for you guys, so don't mind the fact that our overlays are a little bit less pretty at the moment, but apparently, Newton Dad well prepared. Apologies on our end for that, having some weird connection issues, but that said, you're still in the right place, and you're still in the right channel, and you've still got the rest of this round to go. 4 quick points, though, for Ethereal. This is the way that they needed to start.
Jason gonna get stolen from Wit there. Wit now with a clear deep down into the bubble. It could have been on, just gonna bounce a little bit wide. KFC now looking for the cross tunnel clear. And it's down there, and it will be single shot. Looking for a single shot off the backboard, and that'll be single shot 49 for 7 points to the side of Ethereal.
They'll be singing all up in that tunnel now. The praises of single, and how they've been able to come out just bursting at the seams with this offense. After it took 3 minutes in the first round, okay, to get our first goal, and it still stayed low scoring for the majority of that one. Yet we have 7 points in just 2 minutes flat from one team. This is a team who has a fire lit under them quite clearly.
Yeah, I mean, just it's booming here, and like I said, momentum could shift or just completely flip, as Pyro Game said. But now Callan on the back line sending this one up to Captain Will. Oh, Pocket gets picked. The stun comes out there from Cry. KFC looking for the clear, gonna bounce off that station, still into the tunnel area. See Jason now looking for a shot. Oh, could it be on? And yes, it will. See Jason 88. That's gonna be 10 points there for Ethereal. No questions asked.
Talk about a Jekyll and Hyde type round. Is it surprising? No. No. Again, this happens. This will happen. Round to round, minute to minute for that matter. My goodness. See, usually when you lose a round, especially in a tough scenario where it's the last minute, you basically have 2 choices as a team. You can be down on yourselves and say, well, that stunk. We're going to be down and tilted now. Or you can say, let's just come back stronger and keep up what we know brings us success. That is exactly what Ethereal has done here.
So I just got word that Austin Burners just took round 1 off of Ignite. I just checked the channel. Yes, they did. That's insane. But we're in this match right now. You're on the right channel. But Cry over to see Jason. See Jason walking this one in on Callan. Callan on the block, trying to get that one in. But that's 12 points already on the board for Ethereal.
Callan on the block. Is that like a... I know Callan was J-Lo all of a sudden. But we do have a timeout here. And in the meantime, that is intriguing. So...
That would
mark the first time because the last time it came close for Ignite winning or losing a match or a round, this season, that was against the Kings back in week 2, I believe. So hey, history constantly made here in VRML, and even in the context of just this seasonal play. Like I said, no matter where you're tuned in, you're guaranteed some good matches and some very intriguing developments.
I mean, it's unexpected because Joker's gone undefeated for a couple seasons now, like just rounds based. Besides against Synapse and Ethereal and season 3,
Spaghetti as well.
Yeah, Spaghetti as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's insane how they've lost the first round. I mean, usually they don't lose the first round. They usually win it and then potentially lose the second, or if that'll be the case, but. For the first time in the past,
like 2 seasons.
But it's I know I am supposed to be, but it's like it's insane. It's insane because we haven't seen them lose a game. in the last 2 seasons. So you want to see it because we want to see the underdogs. I always want to see the underdogs like do their best and beat like the best team because I think that would be really cool, like an underdog story.
Absolutely, and we've seen that here on this match as well. When you're looking at excuse me, Hive Mind and what they did in that first round. Again, I mean, contextual here, right? We talk about upsets and unlikely stories. Again, every one of these teams in Master, these are teams who would dominate 99% of the league, essentially, or 95. I'm not going to try and do the math, but you know what I mean. You look at how some teams like Ignite are undefeated, or you look at, again, how Hivemind hasn't been able to get as many wins as they would like this season, but in the grand context of Echo Arena and competitive play, every single one of these teams are teams that would absolutely blow out the majority of the league because of how good they are. So it's all relative, but with that, it is indeed the overdog back in the lead and back on this joust, 12 points up.
I like how you called it the overdog. It's something I've never heard, but Supram looking to get their 2 points on the board to Callan, but unfortunately off the backboard wide, and will be KFC with the fling through, but no interception is there from Wit, and now Wit to the ceiling. Supram a cross pass over to Captain Will. Captain Will back over to Wit. A great team play there, 3-man play. That's going to be the first 2 points on the board for Hive Mind.
How often do you see that happen? Where team, they recognize the situation in front of their face there, where, okay, we are down kind of big, but we've got so much time. Let's take a timeout, let's talk about it. And then the next play around, they're the ones who score first. High percentage of the time, that is the case. That's why the tech timeout, the tactical timeout, is such a handy thing that is getting used more and more these days.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they need it or just take a break or whatever, but taking no break on that shot. Cry immediately grabbing the disc and just flinging that one in. That'll be 14 to 2, a 12-point deficit.
Again, quick apologies there for the overlay errors. I will take personal responsibility because usually, some way, somehow, it's my fault. But that said, again, we got the game, and that's the important part here. And the quality of this match will surely make up for the less than usual overlays we've got running for you. Vanilla style. It's delicious.
Definitely. Now Captain Will sending a cross pass over to Wit. Wit now to the ceiling. Supram will be there to receive that one. Back over to Wit. Wit gonna walk this one in off the backboard. The goal was left open. You don't see that from Ethereal. You don't see the goal left open, but that's gonna be a 9-point deficit. Still, the lead still stays in Ethereal's hands.
Wit giving maybe an homage to former teammate QL Young right off the backboard. QL, of course, and Wit playing together on Illuminati / Illumadutes, known by many names, but the point being teammates for a long time there, and just beautiful touch from Wit.
Yeah, I mean, it will be Supram. Supram now anchored on this pack and opting for the back pass to Callan. Callan now looking to send this one forward for the clear. Stack is up there from Ethereal and for Hive Mind as well. Single shot looking for the clear. Will be bouncing around in that tunnel area. It's another clear. And there will be Callan looking for the pass across to Captain Will. Captain Will and Callan having a lot of chemistry together. From what I've seen whenever they play together. And it will be Wit to move this one up. Wit to the ceiling. Supram going to go off the marks, and now will be bouncing out of the bubble and slapped out by C. Jason.
And you talk about longtime teammates, definitely Callan, Captain Will, they are familiar, more than familiar with each other there, playing here. As KFC trying to make a play. That's a deep heave, and could it be? No, a ding. Rebound just outside that bubble taken by Cry and turning around right into the pass. That was perfectly placed and actually sailing right back into a grab from KFC, but KFC getting knocked out and sending into the trap where single shot will recover for them. There's only 3 minutes left in this round. Otherwise, we could be looking at that third soon. Callan with an important possession here now for Hive Mind, needing to score to stay alive.
I mean, yeah, you definitely call it the third round, so it's possible. It's possible as long as Hive Mind gets their points on the board, but with that stun, that could be it. But no, Supreme with the recollection. Supreme now in the tunnel, saying this one high to Callan. Callan reading that bounce. What a beautiful read there. But unfortunately, the connection won't be made with Captain Will. See Jason now out of the bubble, and will be Callan now sending this one low to Wit. Wit sending it back to Supreme. Supreme really wasn't expecting that one. You know, will be KFC now for the boop shot. Oh, could it be on? It could have bounced in, but just gonna be a little bit wide. But definitely the shot was not wide there from C Jason. So that's gonna be a 9-point deficit.
The shot that they needed to take in the sense that, look, it was either going to be a boop shot or a rebound. The stack was already there online, so no matter what, I mean, that was going to be a successful play without that defensive stack able to recover. And down by more, less than 2 minutes left, and a deep fling there, and they know at this point, regardless of the results of this round for Hive Mind, now this is definitely the time to hunker down and just get ready for the long stretch here of the remainder of this game.
Yeah, Captain Will, the head of single shot, trying to get the points on the board. Now it's a 9-point deficit, but I'm pretty sure we are close to being out of mathematical time. I think it's just 3 threes that they're going to be needing. So 16-7, 3 threes to get them back in this game.
Take quite a bit of scoring in quite a short span. So I can only imagine here for Ethereal, they're going to do their best to stall as they can, unless the lanes are wide open for shots, of course. So that might be the case here. Let's see. They've got the driver. They've got KFC, a lone survivor, in the backboard, and the diver unable to address it in time. See Jason, 88, puts them up 1-8. That's 18-7.
18-7, like you said. And it's going to be 11-point deficit, back up by 11-point lead. A lot of 11s have just been said, but 40 seconds left remaining. Comeback is not going to be possible. So we'll be seeing around 3, but Captain Will trying to just look for the last few points on the board. It will be Callan. Callan now moving this one up slowly but surely. Going to get, his pocket gets picked though by C Jason. C Jason setting this one up to single shot. Looking for a single shot off the backboard, and no. Captain Will now with the save.
I really read that well, anticipating that backboard fling. And the round is going to indeed wind to a close. That was a statement round, if nothing else, from Ethereal, showing that they are no slouches and they're not going to slouch their shoulders whatsoever just because they lost a tough one in the first. They're going for one more shot, a bit off, but not going to cost them anything at the end of the day there. But hey, there you go. Yet again, a third round on one of my casts, and one day this streak will end, but not right now.
That's going to be 18-7. And that'll be a third round. Every caster's dream, a third round, but we could be seeing a OT. That's what we hope. We hope for an OT, and it's going to be insane. The games going on right now would also be insane, but stats on the board. C Jason with 9 points, single shot with 3 points, KFC with 2 points, Try with 8 points. 8 points. Callan with 4 points, Captain Will with 5 points, and Wit with 5 points as well. But as I always say, saves also matter. So 1 save to C Jason, 1 save single shot, 3 saves to KFC, and Callan having 2 saves and Captain Will having 2 saves. So I'm expecting some good things from this third round.
That I am, and just in case anyone's curious, which I'm sure you are, although I'm also sure people have multiple streams pulled up at this point, over on the other side of things, on the Venues channel, as well as, of course, VR Master League main there, we've got a third round about to happen between Ignite and Austin Burners. So 20-11 favoring Ignite in round 2, it looks like, but that one's just about to end in a few seconds as well. So hey, 2 round 3s starting off here on both of our channels, and even after that, the beauty is we have more streams to come. It's endless great matches in VR Master League. Here we go.
Neutral Joust is coming alive. The times are pretty much reset. Whoever wins this, all the marbles, we're going to see. And Cry is for the headbutt with Ethereal. Cry going to be able to read that headbutt. Cry looking for a solo play. Going to send a cut pass actually over to KFC, and definitely not a solo play. But really good plays, I should say. And that'll be 2 points on the board for Ethereal.
Good news for Hive Mind here. I mean, it's only 1 score, but basically this first minute or 2 are going to be pretty telling in terms of what to expect in this round. Now, of course, the switch up of the flow of this game, the rises, the ebbs and flows of that, as we mentioned. It can change, it will change, but not if Ethereal's allowed, enabled to continue what they did in round 2 to start off. There has to be some stoppage here, and that defense was so good in that first round for both of those teams. So this is when that defensive heat needs to get back into the equation.
Yeah, the pocket gets picked though. There from Supram. Supram gonna get it was like a dusty block. I wouldn't say that, but Callan now back over to Supram. Supram back over to Wit. Now Wit on this back line here, gonna slow this one down. Just going to send in a shot maybe or pass over to Captain Will, but either way, KFC now with recovery and the clear.
Stacking quickly into that rebound is Wit having to get rid of it rather quickly. Another stack back line, this time for orange side. Ethereal able to launch it into the tunnel. There's another duo lining up their stacks. There's one in the goal defensively. Single shot though, not shy. Neither are Ethereal for those reset plays. We've seen them do it every time as they line it up to the back. No one there to dive or address. So dressing it down in the third round for the 4th points. It's Cry.
Right, definitely not sad about that shot because they took the second round pretty convincingly, and they're looking to take this third round pretty convincingly. I mean, not calling it, but that's 2 minutes in, and they already have 4 points, so pretty much 2 points every minute. But that'll be Hive Mind with the shots advantage. Now it will be Captain Will to handle this one.
Captain Will up the floor, just waiting and not trying to pass too early, of course, to enable the stacks, but holding onto the disc maybe a half second too long. And holding it free, flying it free for the KFC. That is, it's 7 points. This is kind of what I was warning about, Solar, right? That the first couple minutes of action, you did not want to see it happen like it did in the second round. But unfortunately, it's kind of mirroring what we did see there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because you got to have that defense against these really, really well players. And not saying that the defense isn't good, but their defense is really good. But this Ethereal team really breaking through it, and Callan looking to break this one through the bubble, but unfortunately going to go off the marks, and it will be looking like Captain Will going to be able to tap that one back to Wit, but Wit won't be able to push that one up, and it will be KFC now looking for the pass over to C. Jason. C. Jason looking at an open lane. Stack is there though, and it will be Supram now on this offense and the clear.
Not even sure Supram was looking, but either way, great catch there to get it going. Unfortunately here as well, Hive Mind did expend that timeout, that mid-game timeout in that second round. So they don't have another one to spend. They have to address this live and on the fly, and that is always a tough task to meet. But if anyone can do it, it's going to be this resilient Hive Mind team. They've been to these round 3s as of recent weeks, so it's not unfamiliar territory. Just trying their best to close out.
Now bouncing up to the ceiling, Supram to tap that one out. It's stuck in the mid zone so far. It will be KFC to tap this one up to single shot. Over to Cry. Cry looking at open lane. Immediately gets covered though. And a save there from Wit. I don't even think that was going in. Maybe it was. Not too sure. Oh no. Wit not even getting stunned out. I think he might have mishandled that one, but that's going to be a 9-point lead to Ethereal.
Oh, that's very tough. You'll definitely look back at those ones and think that could be the turning point, because 7-0 is, as much as that's tough, 9-0 just looks dramatically worse in terms of just mentally, right? That is a tough hill to climb. They can still do it, and those kind of self goals, I mean, we've seen it happen to pretty much everyone in Master Division included. It's going to happen from time to time, but you need to rebound, otherwise you're going to be drowning in these shots as another open goal, maybe even twice, about to happen here for Ethereal. Great dive, though, Wit staying on the play.
Yeah, losing it off the head of Supram. Wit now looking for a bounce clear. That was that was a really good bounce, but KFC, either way, is going to get that interception, sending this one to Cry. Cry to the backboard to C. Jason. C. Jason for the anomaly slap. That's going to be 11-0 Ethereal with an 11-point lead.
11 is exactly halfway through this round now. And at this point, the clock is just the worst enemy for Hive Mind here. Time is there, but we've seen Ethereal, when they've had the chance to back pass, they're not shy. They're not bashful when it comes to shooting the open shots either. I mean, they're probably going to take one right about now. Let's see, getting there just in time again. Wit. That's maybe the 3rd time we've seen that. But point is, if they... Whoa! Taking the shot. Hold on, Callan. Wow. Nearly saved it. But, yeah, okay. So what I just said, even more so now. time is not on the side. We're going to see stalls if they want to. We're going to see open goals made. But 4 minutes and 18 seconds, it's effectively more like 2 minutes when you consider the amount of possession time that a hive mind is likely to get.
Now Captain Will sending this one over to Callan. Callan now through to Suprum. Oh, just going to go off the mark just barely. Now bouncing high. It's 7 points with 4 minutes left remaining just to get a mercy. But if they keep this up, they could potentially get it, and that's an open lane. That's a shot. Oh, could it be on? Oh, it's going to go wide off the backboard, and now it'll be Witt now looking for a pass up. Or actually, maybe just a clear. KFC looking for a shot. No, a little bit short on the arms. Witt not going to be able to get there, but KFC, open lane. He's going to hit those, and that'll be 16-0 in the hands of Ethereal.
And just everyone getting in on that fun now at this point. KFC, see Jason Cry. 3 out of the 4 players here on Ethereal are in the double-digit scoring totals. 11, 10, and 10 between the 3 of them, respectively. Not to mention an insane amount of assists. They are just lighting up those stat sheets, but it's everyone contributing to this mix now, and that's the dangerous part. It's not even one hot hand. It's 4 hot hands.
Yeah, no, Suprum now sending this one low to Callan. Callan looking for a cut pass over to Captain Will. That's the momentum that they needed, but I think the comeback might be really hard, but that'll be 14-point deficit and a 14-point lead still to Ethereal. And it looked like someone from the side of Ethereal got a hand on it, but it's gonna go on either way.
Yeah, points are points. It doesn't matter how much time is or isn't left. I mean, they'll be glad to take that at the very least. Still trying to play up aggressively here, knowing that they need to. I mean, it's still a point of pride, right, as well. Even in the matches where you're down and might be about out, these players are going to fight until the very, very end and try and stay alive here. Especially, you know, trying to evade for the Challenger Cup, for instance. I mean, all this stuff that they're doing today are still going to pay off in the near-term, long-term future.
Oh, wow.
But in the short-term future, I mean, approaching Mercy territory now off that pretty great assist and dunk from Single.
Yeah, that was a really good play. There's really nothing else to that, but that was a great cut and dunk there from Single Shot. And I'm gonna call him single dunk for that one. I'll be 18-2 though. 2 minutes left remaining. Will be Captain Will to move this one up, sending this one over to Callan. Callan now looking to send this one through to Witt. Witt looking to get some more points on the board, and as he does, that's gonna be a 3-pointer. 18-5. That's gonna be a 13-point deficit.
Only 9 seconds off the clock there, so really maximizing the time that they had off that launch to find the exposed goal, or at least exposed enough goal. Was a defender lurking, just recognize the window of opportunity, narrow as it was.
Will be see Jason to handle this one, sending this one to the wall. Single shot will be there now, sending this one through to KFC. The bounce goes a little bit off though. KFC now looking at an open lane. KFC across to single shot, taking a single shot, but unfortunately going to hit the post. And will be see Jason now slowing this one down.
See Jason from the wall, see Jason to the floor, has Single on the back, and right below the goal, it's Cry with a reversal at that. Did it on the fly, no rehearsal, it's 20-5.
Yeah, just like all your puns. That's going to be 20-5 though, 45 seconds left remaining. We'll round that. And it will be, that's the Hive Mind, Ethereal. 15-point deficit, and will be Hive Mind with the shots advantage.
Quickly on the stack, that lone booster actually, KFC was able to get what almost looked like a super boost practically. Shout out to 2018, but taken here, picked by Witt. Has 20 seconds to make one final play on the offensive line. That's a deep pass just beyond the reach of Callan. And see Jason slapping that out of there right towards the mid lane. Round about to wind down. Ethereal, after going into a first round loss, which they are not as used to this season, they're just going to finish strong. One more passing play, Cry to single shot, mirroring what we saw a minute or two ago. And the reverse sweep, a success here, solarP.
Yeah, that was an amazing game, and another amazing game going on right now. Austin Burners and Ignite also happening right now, but we're done with this match so far. But it was 22-5, and I'll be back here. I think Power was done for the night. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if.
Not
yeah,
the night. I might be done for the channel though. I will have some matches over on VRML channel 2 coming up in about 20 minutes from now. Same here for channel 1, but for the moment, both these channels will be done, so I would recommend go venturing off to VR Master League main, which is, again, in the depths of round 3, some timeouts being taken by both teams, I believe, at some juncture, just based on what I'm reading in Twitch chat. But, yeah, close game and excitement all around here on VRML. To give you a quick update, actually, not to continue rambling, I'm sure most of you are on the other channel at this point, but for those who are staying around, so top of the hour here on channel 1, we're going to have Team Pulsar versus Trash Cans. And over on channel 2 at the top of the hour, so 20 minutes away, I'll also have Door Dashers and Rapid playing, and possibly some others. So 3 different channels all rolling simultaneously at the top of the hour. Do stay tuned for that. Any final thoughts or words there, Solar, before we wind this one down?
No, not really. Besides to kind of remind you who we are, but I've been solarP. That's been Palidore, and on the cams it's been Newton Dad. So yeah, I'll be back here, and Newton Dad will still be on the cams, of course, and Palidore will be over on VRML too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that cast, and of course, VR Master League is going on right now, 5 to 14. Austin Bird is going to Ignite. So yeah, I would recommend going over there, watching, and see if Ignite will lose. And I always hope for an underdog story.
Well, on that note, the raid is on for you viewers who want to join that train, so I'll send you off in just a second here. That's been solarP. I've been Palidore, Newton Dad manning the cams, and that was Ethereal versus Hive Mind. So we'll see you quite soon, top of the hour, but until then, be happy, healthy, safe, and good to each other. Take it easy.